Hello everyone, greetings of the day. So this video presentation is about highlights of CA Inter long-term batch in CA Inter 47 session at Masterminds. So this batch is going to start in February 2022 for November 2022 attempt. And this is for CA Foundation students who have qualified in February 2022. And what do you mean by long-term batch? What is its speciality? It is a long-term batch which offers group-wise coaching. So in long-term batch, you will get group-wise coaching. This is actually a unique service that is exclusively available in Masterminds. So for those students who want to attempt exams group-wise rather than both groups at a time. So those of you who cannot attempt both groups at a time or who wants to take some time to prepare well and attempt group wise, then this is the right choice for you. And this batch is also suitable to such kind of students where the student has failed in CA Foundation with a marginal deficit of 10 to 15 marks but qualified in CMA Foundation and interested to pursue both CA and CMA Inter. For these kind of students, this batch is suitable. And also for such kind of students who have not qualified or not attempted CMA Foundation exams in January 22, but confident to write and qualify CA or CMA Foundation exams in May or June 2022. And for those kind of students, this batch is exclusively meant. And if you want to know much about CA and CMA integrated batch, you can watch an exclusive video regarding that. And why we designed this batch? What is our objective? The main objective is to help even an average student to qualify CA Inter easily and to achieve best pass percentage. So those students who enroll in this long-term batch, for them the chances of getting pass is very high. And what about the academic program of this CA Inter long-term batch? It is slightly different from both groups batch because we offer some additional services like study hours and special study hours and revision exams. So those all services we are going to learn about them. And this is a part of 47th session of CA Inter regular batches, which are starting in February 2022. And these students will write exams in November 2022. And if you want to know more details about CA Inter 47 session regular batch, you can watch an exclusive video. And this long-term batch is available only at Guntur. And it is offered in two modes: complete physical batch and complete online batch. And already you know the complete details of CPB and COB. And when will this batch started? See, till the announcement of CA Foundation results, we merge with both group students. And after the announcement of CA Foundation results, we will form a long-term batch. When? The condition is that at least 125 students should show interest to join in this batch. Otherwise, we will continue this batch by merging with the both group students batch. Of course, whatever services we promise exclusively for this long-term batch will be offered without any compromise, will be offered separately, whether we run an exclusive batch or not. And coming to the most important thing, for how many months services are provided to this batch? So generally for CA Inter both groups batch, the services will be for 9 to 10 months. But for long-term batch, it will be 15 to 16 months. Because you are going to write examinations group-wise, not both groups at a time. And for pre-results batches, for 2 months half-day classes will be there, and for 6 months full-day classes will be there, and for 2 to 2.5 months, there will be study hours and revision exams at an additional nominal fees. And for post results batches, there will be 7 months full day classes plus 1 to 1.5 month of study hours and revision exams at an additional nominal fee. For both the batches, the classes will be taught for 10 to 11 hours a day. But what is the route map for this CA Inter long-term batch? First, what we will do? We will finish coaching for Group 1, that is for a period of 5 to 5.5 months in 900 to 1,000 hours of coaching. And after that, we will conduct study hours and revision exams approximately for 2.5 to 3 months. And also we conduct one set of pre-final examinations without any additional fee. And these students will write Group 1 in November 2022. And after 3 days of completion of Group 1 exams in November 2022, we immediately start coaching for Group 2. And that will extend for 2.5 to 3 months. And later study hours and revision exams will be conducted approximately for 2 to 2.5 months. And also we conduct one set of pre-finals at no additional fee. And these students will write Group 2 exams in May 2023. So the route map is simple and clear. Whether we maintain a long-term batch or these students are merged with both group students, the route map remains intact, remains same. For example, for any reason, if November 2022 public exam gets delayed, then the above stated deadlines will also get extended depending on the situation. And you may get a doubt, why this many months of coaching for just Group 1? See, apart from coaching, we also provide study hours for 2 to 3 hours a day so that students can comfortably revise the things during the coaching time itself. And another important question, how materials are provided for these batch of students? See, you will pay material fee at a time, but initially we provide Group 1 materials. Later, when we start offering Group 2 coaching, only then Group 2 materials will be given to you. Sir, why? What is the reason? The reason is simple and clear. Because in courses like CA and CMA, the materials get constantly updated. And we have to change the materials frequently. And always we wanted to give you the latest updated comprehensive materials. That is the reason we provide Group 2 materials when we start Group 2 coaching. And how can students prepare for CA and CMA foundation? How is it possible? See, during Group 1 coaching, what happens? There will be 2 to 3 study hours per day so that students can finish Group 1 preparation. And once they reach home, they find some time. They can find time of at least 1 to 2 hours. So in that time, they can prepare for CA foundation. And for example, if you are not qualified in CA foundation in May 2022, then you can definitely finish CMA foundation in June 2022. And later you can get qualified at CMA Inter level, both groups, and later you can register for CA Inter. And if you want to pursue CA and CMA Inter at a time, we will have an exclusive video regarding CA and CMA integrated batch. You can watch that video. And now, free CMA Inter crash batch videos. And see, what do you mean by CMA Inter crash batch? Some chapters which are not covered in CA Inter, those chapters will be separately taught and we call them as CMA Inter crash batch. And these videos are provided at free of cost only to students who have failed in CA foundation but qualified in CMA foundation and joined in this long-term batch. And for students who have qualified CA foundation and who have joined in this batch, they have to purchase these videos separately. And now what are the special features, the highlights of this particular long-term batch? As stated earlier, whether we conduct an exclusive long-term batch or we merge with the both group students, we offer the promised services. The college working hours will be same as that of both groups, that is 10 to 11 hours per day. But the most interesting fact is that we will have 2 to 3 hours of study hours per day, so that students can comfortably prepare groups, and allotted hours of each chapter is same as both groups, no change in the pace of teaching. We teach at the same speed. And during study hours, faculty or supporting faculty will attend for doubts clarification. And during study hours, we will also try to play some self-improvement videos to improve your communication skills, your English language skills, and also we will conduct professional development programs, reasoning classes. These all things we will carry on, we will conduct depending on the availability of the time. And we conduct weekend examinations on Sunday or Monday, just like both group students. And we also conduct exclusive cumulative examination on every Wednesday or Thursday. And if still we find some time, we will also teach some additional problems in all problematic practical subjects. In Masterminds, we call them as ACSP category 4 problems. And one very important thing you have to note is that all these services are applicable only during group 1 coaching, but not possible to provide during group 2 coaching because of time constraint. And you may get a doubt, why fee charged is more for long-term batches as compared to both groups? The reason is simple and clear and straightforward. The total number of coaching hours are same. For both groups batches, the administrative expenses will be for only 9 to 10 months. But for long-term batches, it will be for 15 to 16 months. And pre-results, both group regular batches, for study hours and revision exams, there will be for 2 to 2.5 months. And we will charge an extra fees for 6 to 8,000 rupees. And for long-term batch students, we conduct study hours and revision exams for 2.5 to 3 months, but we don't charge any fees, no extra fees. And for group 2 study hours and revision exams, they will be of 2 to 2.5 months, and we do not charge any extra fees. So, actually for the above service, we generally charge around 12,000 to 14,000 from others who have not enrolled in this batch. But for students who have enrolled in this batch, we do not charge any extra fees. So, we also incur some additional extra expenses for the additional services that we provide for such a long time. Hence, that is the reason, that is the logic behind charging some nominal additional fee for this particular long-term batch, which is justified. And coming to the most important doubt, can I join ICAI TSS after group 1? No, it is not advisable. It is advisable to join after attempting your group 2 in May 2023. And one more doubt, can I join in articles after group 1? No. Practical training or articleship should be joined only after qualifying both the groups, and this is for your better thing that you need to understand. And coming to our online presence, you can watch us on YouTube, you can visit our Facebook page, Insta, Twitter, you can log into our website www.mastermindsindia.com, or you can mail us. And physically we are present at different places in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. We have exclusive Telegram channels for doubts clarification of the students at all stages of CA and CMA courses. You can use them to clarify your doubts. And don't forget to install our Masterminds online classes app from Google Play Store. And if you are an Apple user, then you can install ClassPlus app and you can enter our organization code MJGUN and you can use that Masterminds online classes app. So what do you find in Masterminds online classes app? You can find regular batch videos, crash batch videos, RRB videos, guidance classes, motivational videos, amendments classes, MMTS surveys. These all things you can find in Masterminds online classes app. And also you can buy classes of selective groups or subjects or some important chapters also. And the most interesting thing is that you can get some services for as low as 100 rupees. And under study material section, you can enjoy some free content. Some materials are provided at free of cost. And at the same time, we are very happy to share with you all that Masterminds online classes app is nearing around 25,000 downloads from Google Play Store. And today, Masterminds is equally popular in offering online services in online classes. And Class Plus app, which is a very prominent online classes provider app, rated Masterminds as top 5 educators in the country. In Class Plus app, you can find more than 15,000 educators across the country. So this is definitely a great honor to the Masterminds. And by the way, Masterminds recently started a new academic program called MEC Pro. And this MEC Pro is targeted to the students who wants to pursue BBA, MBA, or who wants to pursue courses in law stream. So this is the best course, very much suitable for them. And if you want to contact Masterminds directors, you can contact Mohan sir through his mail ID for any administrative issues, and you can contact Prakash sir for any academic issues where his mail ID is visible on the screen. And at Masterminds, we are getting admissions across all the states of the country, and that is a great honor to us, and that tells the reliability that Masterminds is having, and students very much like the services offered by Masterminds. And definitely we have to thank our team, our squad, who empathize with us and who makes this video presentation in a more attractive way. And your constructive comments will always help us to offer better services. So please leave your comment in the comments section. So that is all about CA Inter long-term batch. Thank you.